Hey everybody, Jason here with Brett's Brick Builds. This episode we have the LEGO Speed Champions kit number 77254 Ferrari SF90 XX Straddle or Stradale. 339 listed pieces. Stradale. I mean, let's be honest, I'm not in the Ferrari income bracket, so I don't really know. So we got a picture of the actual car, Lego version, and let's go ahead and get building. There we go. This one, I think, is one of the non what do you call it? The non-Formula One cars. I think this is the last of the current Speed Champions kits that are out there right now. I know there's some new ones. There's a new Fast and the Furious one coming up, and a couple others, but right now I think this is it. Here we go. This way. Always cut away from yourself. Chassis piece. And bag number 2. Bag number 3. Bag number 5. The instruction book. There. Got bag number 1. Bag number 4. Oops. And off of the floor, a sticker kit. And that is, to me, this is an acceptable amount of stickers. We got 7 stickers. I can handle that. I gotta be honest, I thought when I was looking at the box, I thought we were going to be dealing with a lot more. So I am more than pleased that 7 decals is all we're going to have to work with. So, got bags in order, stored off screen. Set. I know we're going to be into that pretty early, so. Our book set up here. Get our bag number 1 opened up. Okay. So we've got 2 face options. I can see already. We will get our minifigure built. Helmet for track day. Hopefully not for normal driving. I mean, hold on, come on, people. Should be legs. There they are. The first thing we'll do, we'll take a look at her. And of course, because it's a Speed Champions kit, we got our spanner, aka wrench. First thing we will do here is take a look. That is severely satisfied Ferrari customer there. Got the Ferrari hoodie on, no printing on the legs. Around the back, we just got the back of the hoodie. But I'm gonna go with not the overly happy face. I'm gonna go with this face for our build. Very happy, cheesy smile. open and closing face shield. We will set her there with her hair element. And now we get into the actual car. And here we go, first piece in place. There it is. A couple of these gold flower pieces for some reason. Chunky fingers in there is a little difficult. There we go. Okay. Gray one by one round. These pieces there, they're almost like a cross between Technic and regular Lego, I guess you'd say. There on that side and one there on that side. Okay. Kind of floating there, pivoting on one pin. So. There. And there. This way. Two of the black centered stud out the side. Get them squared up in a bit. One by one. Flat top. More of the yellers there. This piece, and then we've already got a decal going on. That is early. Use a displayer, give me something to hold on to. And the way this piece is, I'm going to put it on here, and then I'll figure out which direction it kind of has to go. Goes in the car itself. Let's say that's pretty good. Get the, look up by my kisser a little more. Okay, let's get going this way. I gotta look here real quick. Which way is that going? As even in the book, the black on black decals are a little hard to see. So I think we're okay there. So I'm thinking this is going to be the back of the seats, and that's going to be the front of the car, but we'll find out for sure soon, I'm sure. Okay. All right. Just going at the back. Unusual. Yellow. This blue guy here. shown. There and there. Downward. And ones where it's just spinning on the stud, so you have to kind of, not really struggle, but you kind of have to really work getting it centered up there. Axles for the center wheelbase. Got black 1x1s with a couple more of the gold flowers. There. Guys, centered right there. There. Oh. That. This. Black, and then there, and then this is all going to go there. There we go. Okay. Flip this over, and then that's going to go through. This is interesting building technique. Assuming centered. I thought we're going to leave her for now. Oh. We have these flags, I guess you call them. There. Oh, right in bag two. Okay, spares over there. Bag two. Sub bag two. Something's open on the table. I think I got it. Sorry about that movement there. I don't even know a lot of times if you guys can hear it or not, but definitely one of them things that will drive you crazy. Triangle guys. It's not really a triangle, it's a polygon. Like that. And we're going to do like the opposite hand of that. There. And one there. Okay. I always get a little nervous when they put something this delicate on this early. That's where I'm going to be hitting it and moving it around the whole rest of the build. Here. Yeah, thread that right way. Sub-assembly. Scoop those over that way. One of these. Two of these. This. Square flat top. These and then one of these. Oopsie. There, centered up. There. That goes there. So we got a little bit of space. And it goes. Fenders going around there. These fenders that have printing on them. I'm going to go right there. And right there. Two. These. This one's going there. This one's going here. And this one here also. One and one, and then two and two. here. And one here. Oh, sub-assembly. Like 1x1 round pieces. Quarter round. Opposite hand one, I need this one. It's gonna go on there. And then on the top, need the opposite of that. There it is. This is that way. This going here. And another of those quarter rounds there. Okay. One by one. This is going to go on this way. There we go. Holy cow. That was a lot of stuff to line up at one time. I think we're okay there now. Kind of doing the opposite side. Another black round. Quarter rounds on that side. Oh, yes. That way goes there. And that way, let's go this way. This is like that. There. This goes this way. This goes there. Okay. You can say it's just like doing the opposite side sometime, but sometimes you gotta really get yourself reconnoitered in the right place to get everything to pop together there. And this piece is a pain because it continues to come off every time. Okay, now we're all right. Oh, pre-printed. Excellent. Ferrari. I was going to say, I got to put a decal on. There we go. These new compound cheese wedge types. There and there. Alrighty. Right hand and left hand of those. And then right, left of those. They are going to go. First, I'm going to put this on the right spot. There. And this going this way, yes. This one goes this way, yes. Okay. These deals. Weird kind of window. I guess that would be a window over the engine on the real one. Maybe. Here. Just had to get those squared up. Make sure that they were square so that they would be all lined up nice. Two of the 1x2s. One there. Maybe one over here. Now we have two of these with two more decals. These are kind of self-explanatory how they're going on. See if we can piece to go with the tweezer and go on the part. It's being a bit difficult. Those guys on. As instructed. Around here, helping to lock this together. This is going on, so we do not have operating doors on this one. As with most of the Speed Champions, I don't think they have doors that open usually. Here. One. By 290 and a Shinobi piece. And there. Okay. More on the other side. 1x3. Same pattern as the other side. And it's going up there. Got our spares. Bag. 3. 4, 3. Empty, to the best of my knowledge, empty. Greens. Hold flowers over here. Two of the black 1x1 rounds. Two of the 1x3s with the 1x2 hole pattern on top. Ingot here. We have the piece, and then we should have an angled angled 1x2. Yeah, an angled 1x2. There it is. Make sure I get it going on the right way. Gotta look again. Okay. going? We're going. Back a page here. Let me see something. Yes. Wait. Here. We're good. Sub-assembly here. Okay. I'm building this over Memorial Day weekend, which means several people setting off fireworks, just bringing all kinds of trauma to the dog community out there. The little doggies with their PTSD. There. I forgot to write in the left-hand version of this. I'm starting to think. There. All right. There we go. That wasn't quite locked on there. Black, red. And here. Sorry about that. That's a lot of merchandise hanging way out there. That's what I'm looking for. Sorry about that. One of my my lights started flashing, or the battery on one of my lights started flashing, let me know it was getting ready to die. So it didn't actually die, but I took care of it before it did. So. There. Yes. There. Turn this way. Right there. Front ground effects taking shape there. Fenders. rear, the vents go toward the back. Let's call him. It's got that in the wrong spot. That should be there. Okay. Sometimes you find out right away you did something wrong. I kind of like that, honestly. When it's the very next step, shows you, hey, you made a mistake right there. You misplaced a piece in its positioning. Instead of like 12 steps later when you go, uh-oh. I mean, I'd rather not place it wrong in the first place, but that's the worst thing that happens. Sometimes those double compound pieces are a little difficult to place sometimes. I think we're okay. Another ingot going there. Two of these guys that are going to go there, lock all that together. Both sides. This is going to go about there. 1x2 red is going to go there. A little odd having it just hanging out there in space, but okay. Another of the golden flowers. Apparently we had a huge overstock of these things. And here we go. Once again, the black variants look the same. Scallop action at the front, a couple of spares. Bag 4. Bag 4. Right. Okay, so we're doing this 2 times. The gray over and it's going in the center of both. I can do that. A little unconventional, but there. So we go right there and right there. 1x2 black with the round sides. Black 1x1s. Sip my drink. flat, regular 1x1. And then this guy going like that. There. Two of these. Polygon guys again. That are going with the, so this is like that. Long. It's going out the front, and then those are rotating down to touch. Sides. That one is really loose when I put it into the square. Yeah, that one's loose too. That's bad clutch on that piece. Alright, so this one wasn't as loose, but it kind of is too loose, so it's going to go where it kind of gets trapped. That's going to be of course the only square piece like that I've got, so I'm going to try to go on. We shall see how this goes. I don't know if that part can actually kind of fall out. Let's add in there. I don't know, is that supposed to be flush or is that supposed to be down? Or flush, so that should be up higher. I don't know if that's going to help us or hurt us. We shall see. That piece is already trying to come out of there. So. This piece here. This on our displayer. Why? Because it's on an angle. I was going to say I just don't know why they pre-printed that piece across the hatchback part, and this is a little off center, so I want to try to cheat it. You can only do so much when the decal's not centered, so that's not all on me there. So we're doing these, a couple of these, and we got like a right and a left hand. This one's got to go here because there is some printing you can see on the side. Okay. This one's the printing on that side. That has the printing on the side there. So just can go. How are those going? Lego, what are you showing me there? Oh, we're going to go on top of there. Okay. Then they're gonna both go into the middle. Okay, let's see. What we got here and here. Headlight pieces go on. Angle pieces go there either way. Okay. Here. And this happens this way. Okay. So this one there. And this. Oh, I see. Okay. Again, sometimes it's nice, and the next step shows you what you missed. That goes there. So pyramid, the compound goes there. Then we have black. There we go. Inside the car again. There, steering wheel. Oh, steering wheel for steering. Here again. Sky. Another one of the Ferrari cheese wedges. Black to the bottom. And the other mirror. Maybe the rear wing. Hoping this won't be too, hoping this will be flimsy, and then once we get it on the car, it is no longer flimsy. I think that's what we're going to see happen here. There we go. Oh, bag 5. It's that piece I dropped before, but we had a double of it. Bag 5. Home stretch, ladies and gentlemen. Come on out, there we go. there. Tell you what, these new transition pieces that they've got are really, I mean, you can't deny, they are really nice for making smooth transitions, oddly enough. 2 greens. Oh, let's go all the way here. No, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Let's go there and there. This is going in there. They do. Okay. Now this will go on. I hope. Yep. There we go. Struggle there on my part. We have a sub-assembly. here. And we got a decal to put on there. We have number 3. These are the ones I really don't like, the textured surface stickers. Just to me, much as the other ones are kind of difficult at times, the ones over a textured surface are even worse. This was here. This was here. This goes here. This. Here's the B, so I assume we're going to do a left hand for the other. Yep. Kind of starting again. There it is under the little rubber band tire. Here we go. That way, going there. This on to there. This on to there. This on this side. There we go. Okay. Now there's more. These two guys. These two guys. These two guys. Okay. Both those, okay. here. They're weird because you show me put them on here and then they're not back there on the next. Step. Kind of go. Okay. Here. The tires and wheels. Tires and wheels. Tires and wheels. Tires and wheels. They can only go on one way. So that is how we will put them on. Being as they can only go on one way. So let's get our driver. Let's get a wrench out of her hand. Seat there. And there we go. Okay. So take a closer look here. Top view, side view. Both sides are going to be pretty much the same. Rear, got to detail the exhaust. Not a detail there. Opposing side, as I said, pretty much the same. Front. When it's all together, it's very nicely shaped. It's getting it there. There's it's kind of delicate. This is definitely a display, not a play, in my opinion. Driver, kind of see in there. Cockpit. And that is it. So that is the Lego Speed Champions kit number 77254 Ferrari SF90 XX Stradale or Straddle. 339 listed pieces available now. If you'd be so good at his with a like and subscribe, we'd appreciate it. Helps us out, helps you out, helps the channel out. Took us a little while tonight. Went a little longer than I thought it was gonna, but we got her together. It's nice looking, but I would definitely, as I said, it would definitely fall under my criteria as it's a display, not a player. There's pretty delicate. And building, once it's together, it's pretty solid, or reasonably solid, but the building process, I found, especially the rear end area, kind of kept popping apart on me until I got it mostly all together. So just something to keep in mind there. We'll be back soon with some more new builds, and we hope to see you then. Bye.